at the one of the important aspect is project life cycle. What is project life cycle? We have to start looking at first at ourselves what is life cycle it is. For a human being, the life cycle looks like this. So we have a person who gets birth, then he goes to school, he plays, in his childhood, then he gets matured, goes to adulthood, and finally he goes to graveyard, right? This is the life cycle for any human being which happens. But difference is after he goes to graveyard or a smashan bhumi, what he leaves behind is very important. What he leaves behind should be a legacy. People should know him for his good work, and that is what is expected. Similarly, for projects, it is the expectation is once we close the project, people have to remember us. They remember the project, the landmark which we are going to create or we create. Once we associate ourselves with that landmark, we'll be able to do a lot of things on a project passionately, professionally, and create a landmark in this world. So this is what I want to just tell you. Life cycle about a human being is really similar to what is project life cycle. It is almost same. So let us look at what project life cycle looks at. It is the, you can see here, yeah, the project life cycle is built on fundamental things called process groups and knowledge areas. We are going to look at each one of it, right? And the process groups are nothing but starting of a project and closing of a project. Once we start, that is we call it the initiation process. We plan the project, we execute the project as per plan, we monitor and control whether the project is going as per plan or no, whether there are any deviations, how do we control and bring them back on a track. That is done in monitoring and controlling process groups. And finally, we end the project. Okay, so this is the project life cycle, the process groups, and this is one of the important component of project life cycle. That is one of the foundation. And one more thing is the knowledge areas. These are the knowledge areas we are required to complete the project. We are going to go one by one these knowledge areas, but let us see what happens in a project life cycle from initiation to closing. It is important to know that these processes are not 100% dependent. Before once the process complete, then only start the next process group. No, these process groups interact during the project life cycle. So level of interaction is different for different project, but it is always there. If you start totally depending on one process group gets over, then the next starts, the project life, the project time, the completion time will be very high. So this chart shows you how the processes are interlinked. So if you look at initiation, which starts, it ends up till the planning gets in between the planning. The monitoring and controlling is the process which starts from the beginning, and it covers the entire project because it has to be monitored from the day one, right? We cannot start in between the monitoring. So this is how the process groups interacts with each other. Planning is again starts and it's end in between. Then we have execution process which start after the planning, and then it goes right up to the closure. Closing starts in between the execution process group, and then it ends here. So this is how the level of interaction happens between these process groups. So hope this is given some value and some exposure about what is project life cycle. We should be able to use these terminologies in our regular interaction. That will give you a lot of confidence to you on what you are actually talking about. So thank you very much. Thank you for patiently listening.